Hi, I'm Iza Islan and I'm currently with the Chief Operating Officer of Astro, Mr. Henry Tan. Thank you and hi for being here. Okay, let's just get straight to business. All right, you've mentioned during your session just now about something called customized media. Can you just elaborate a little bit more about what customized media is all about?
Yeah, I mean, people look at TV. I think in the past, TV was uniform and standard, right? And through technology, I think the TV has evolved dramatically. And if you take, for example, the PVR, for example, Astro Beyond PVR, with PVR, you basically have the opportunity to create your own TV.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that, meaning you record all the shows you want and you watch it in your own time, and over and above that, you can pause, rewind, play as and when you choose and see fit. Now, the beauty about it is that you are no longer following a TV schedule or the channel schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You've created your own programs. You've picked it on your own and then you watch it in your own timing. So if you think about it, a PVR is a way of us customizing television to you. So from your perspective, the TV is now personalized to you,
Mm-hmm.
because then your TV through your PVR probably has a very different schedule from mine. Sorry, not schedule, different selection
Mm-hmm.
from mine. And then I might record all the kind of shows I like, and you record all the kind of shows you like, and then you watch it in your own time. Some people like to watch it late at night. Some people watch it at I'll watch it and then I'm tired, and then I can continue the next day, or I can do a marathon catch up over the weekend. That's really all up to you, right? So you kind of like create your own TV, your choice of programs, create your own schedule. You watch it in your own timing. Suddenly, TVs become really personalized.
Yeah, so that's good for the viewers. As someone who's like on the other side of the fence, is it a good change or like?
When you say the other side, meaning?
Meaning as Astro, as a TV provider?
Our goal is always to increase our value proposition to the clients or customers in this sense. So obviously, for Astro perspective, we aim to keep improving, keep innovating, and to improve the value to our customers. So things like PVR is definitely a clear revolution that redefines the value of television and the way the customers perceive TV. And from all our feedback, our customers, once they have the PVR, they absolutely love it. And everyone who is on PVR will always say, "My goodness, how did I manage my TV last time, and now I really can't live without my PVR, because the PVR is wonderful. It's exactly what I want. It's got all the shows I want, and I watch it on my own timing." And everybody's so excited about it, right? I've so far not met a PVR customer who said, you know what, I've had PVR, I don't want it anymore. Everyone said, wow, I really can't live without the TV.
Yeah, now that they've gotten used to it, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so you've also mentioned during this session about content planning versus media planning. So content is the soul of everything now, right?
Yeah, I think in the past where, I think from an agency perspective, when they're looking at the advertising planning, they look at media planning. So the planner goes about deciding what kind of media mix that they would recommend to clients. So it's a combination of TV and newspapers and radio and outdoor, and then what portions of the budget, and then even in TV, the duration of the commercial, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, etc. Now with the explosion of media choices, not just on TV, I'm talking about media choices in general, and that obviously includes the online options. We are seeing an explosion, not in terms of hundreds. If you include online options, suddenly there are thousands of options. Now, in that kind of a highly fragmented, proliferated kind of a media environment, I think it's very important that advertisers and brands starts to have focus. And one of the starting point is to really ask yourself, what kind of content do I want to be associated with or leverage on? I mean, essentially advertising rights on in the past media. I'm advocating that in the new environment, because things are starting to get so fragmented and proliferated, right? You now have to ask yourself, what content type do you want to write on? And so, for example, if a brand says, hey, I think I would like my brand to be associated with education or learning, then look for the learning kind of content, e.g. or my English or tutor TV, and then that becomes your backbone that you leverage on.
Okay.
Or another brand say, hey, mine is really light-hearted, and I'm snacks or something like that, and I think I would really like to be associated with comedy. Then obviously we have things like Maharaja Lawa, Raja Lawa, and all, which becomes the perfect platform, content platform for a brand to be associated with and leverage. And now the unique thing is because most of our content today is full 360, meaning we take our comedy, on TV, on radio, on ground, everywhere, including on road shows and all. So the brand can write on all these in not just only from a media perspective, but from a 360 perspective. And that's why I think it is really time that people start to look at not just media planning, but look also at it from a content planning perspective.
Wow, speaking about all the platforms that we have currently, one of the speakers mentioned that mobile is one of the key platforms of content distribution. So do you see mobile as a second screen complementing to TV?
Yeah, in a funny way, I kind of like look at it slightly different. I look at TV has evolved to the point that TV is now going everywhere. So the point is content is now becoming agnostic. So, for example, you can have Maharaja Lawa on screen. You can have it on Astro on the go through the tablet or through your smartphone. You can even record it. You can even, watch it while you are, waiting for someone else in a meeting, for meeting to start or whatever. And if you've got a tablet, you can watch it, right? And suddenly, it's no longer confined to being, in the house in one place. And I think the beauty about it is that media is now not just mobile, but it's also personal. So mobility is one benefit, personalization is the other, and when you combine the two, it makes it even more attractive.
So this is the way that Astro is going, right?
Yeah, we obviously offer that foremost as a convenience to our customers. And then as a result, we hope then the advertising industry and the planning agencies are also excited about that, because essentially the better we satisfy our customers, the more effective the solutions will be, and therefore advertising, when they write on our solutions, hopefully that means a far more effective solution.
Yeah. Okay, Henry, the burning question right now that we have, you've mentioned before again in your session, do you think that ratings, the traditional ratings that we have for television, do you think it's getting irrelevant as we go by, or are there new kinds of rating?
Yes. I would think the industry have to seriously rethink the old methods of measurement. Ratings is good in the era where things are uniform, where everything's mass, and so on that basis you want to know what's the rating of each of the option. But in today's world, where there's explosion of media choices, explosion of content options, explosion in all kinds of screens, right? So you got screen at home, in the living room, you got screen in terms of mobility, you take it along wherever you go, smartphones, devices of your choice, etc. I think it's very important that people start to look at it from a relevance perspective. It's really not about how many people you reach out to, but how relevant is your content to the audience, right? And also the other way to ask yourself is, how relevant are the eyeballs to your brand? Because why do you want to reach out to so many people when effectively Pareto's law, 80-20, 20% of your customer base would affect 80% of your business results? So shouldn't then you look at this from the perspective of which customers are most relevant to me, and then what kind of content is most relevant to them that can help my brand connect best with the customers.
Yeah, okay. Henry, you also mentioned just now about active viewers versus passive viewers. Can you comment a bit on that?
Yeah, I think it's the same logic where when people look about reach, they assume all eyeballs are equal. But are really all eyeballs equal? I don't think so. I think if somebody is a viewer of Maharaja Lawak, for example, they are fanatical about
it. It's a real case study.
If somebody follows a football match, they are fanatical, right? And we just had over this weekend where we had Kelantan versus Johor.
Johor, yeah.
I mean, you can't say that eyeballs are equal versus any other program, right?
Yeah.
It's not. The viewers of that particular match are highly engaged, highly engrossed, and they are really fanatical.
When you say highly engaged, it means...
Meaning, when they're watching that show, please, nothing disturbs me. I'm full concentration.
Okay.
I'm, no distractions whatsoever, right?
Okay.
That's what I mean by real engagement. They are really, involved in the content.
100% focus on that. Okay.
Now, surely that quality of that kind of eyeballs is different from some other show whereby, it's there, it's on, so I'm just in front of the TV set, and maybe I'm also reading a magazine, or I'm also on my tablet, and I'm also, doing other things on my second screen or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by active and passive. Right? I think the football example is one whereby that's really active viewers, and some other shows it could be a bit more passive viewers. So I think people have to start to differentiate active viewers versus passive viewers, and not treat all viewers as equal.
Yeah. So is it fair for me to say that maybe one of the challenges is to get highly active viewers? This is the challenge for television.
I guess it's true for television business. It's also true for advertisers. That what you really want is an active base. You want viewers that are active, because active viewers means you have a greater chance to get your message across, and therefore have a better effectiveness in terms of your communications.
Okay, finally, Henry, where do you see Astro going in terms of like this new media, new world media, as opposed to just television?
Yeah, I think we definitely hope to keep innovating and be the market's trendsetter, and we hope to keep on playing that leadership role, and provide Malaysians and our advertisers the most innovative, most effective solutions.
Okay, thank you so much, Henry, for spending time with Astro Awani.
Thank you. Bye.